Welcome back, everybody, to my 3-in-1 birthday special for Steve Whitmire, Christopher Daniel Barnes, and Bill Farmer. We're going to play another Super Nintendo game, and that game is Jeopardy. Let's see how it goes, shall we?
Jeopardy!
Let's play. Put the dollar figures on the board.
Here are the categories.
We have journalism, the desert, sports, fruits and veggies, screenwriters, and finally, birds. Okay. I'll start things off with birds for 100.
The answer is...
Today, Alcatraz hosts the world's 6th largest colony of these seabirds. What are gulls? Let's have birds for 200, please.
The answer is...
Of a covey, the cover, or covet, the one that's a group of partridges. What's a covey? I'll have birds for 300.
The answer is...
This process of cleaning and smoothing feathers with their bills is to birds as what primping is to people. What is preening? Birds 400.
The answer is...
New species of this nocturnal predator are still being discovered at the rate of one every decade. What are owls? Birds for 500.
The answer is...
Stubborn albatrosses that had to be removed from airstrips at Midway Island were nicknamed this. What are loony birds? No? Goonie birds with a G. Oh well. Let's try another one. The desert 100.
The answer is...
Types of these include old man, hedgehog, and barrel. What are cacti? The desert 200.
The answer is...
This lowest point figured in Ronald Reagan's career. What is Death Valley? I'll take the desert for 300.
The answer is...
Great for fertile land. Buildings are built around but not on one of these watering spots. What is an oasis? The desert for 400.
The answer is...
Art is famous for her paintings of the deserts of the American Southwest. Who is Georgia O'Keeffe? And I'll take the desert for 500, please.
The answer is...
Coldest, most northern desert in the world. What is the Gobi? $2,000, and I ran the category. I will take fruits and veggies 100.
The answer is...
Pickled pepper Peter might have picked for stuffing green olives. What are pimentos? Fruits and veggies for 2.
The answer is...
Often called a cross between a plum and a peach, it's actually an unfuzzy variety of peach. What's a nectarine? Fruits and vegetables, 300.
The answer is...
Chinese consider it good luck to receive gifts of this tiny orange-like fruit. What is the kumquat? For 400.
The answer is
Cultivated for its long, white, edible root, it's the pale, unpopular cousin to the carrot. What is the parsnip? Fruits and vegetables for 500.
the answer is
Member of the cabbage family that's an essential ingredient in chicken divin. What is broccoli? We're in that category. Journalism 100.
the answer is
It claims to provide all the news that's fit to print. What is the New York Times? Journalism 200.
the answer is
Syndicated advice columnist whose poll indicated 72% of women prefer cuddling to lovemaking. Who is Ann Landers? I'll take journalism for 300.
the answer is
Jingo journalism promoted our going to war against this country in 1898. What is Spain? Spain? Yeah. Journalism 400.
the answer is
Newsweek commented on the power of the press when Barbara Baines' dog was killed by a copy of this heavy paper. What is the Los Angeles Times? Journalism 500.
the answer is
The Chicago Daily Defender and the LA Sentinel are aimed primarily at these readers who are blacks or African Americans. Screenwriters 100.
the answer is
John Huston and Ray Bradbury brought this Melville classic to the screen. What is Moby Dick? Screenwriters 200.
the answer is
If you'd gone up and seen her sometime, she might have been writing, I know, Angel or Klondike Annie. Who is Mae West? Screenwriters 300. I'm gonna bet it all. The star of Harold and Maude wrote Pat and Mike with her husband, Garson Kanin. Harold and Maude. Who's in Harold and Maude? Who was Ruth Gordon? I'll just say who was Ruth Gordon.
the answer is
Author of Exodus, who wrote the screenplay for Gunfight at the OK Corral. Who is Leon Uris? Screenwriters 500.
the answer is
Charles MacArthur and Ben Hecht adapted Wuthering Heights for film, but not this, their own 1928 hit play, and I got beat to the buzzer. Front page, yeah, I knew that one, but too late. All we have left is sports. Then we go to Double Jeopardy.
the answer is
The team of Pam Shriver and this champion have won more women's doubles titles than any other team. Who is Martina Navratilova? 200.
The answer is.
In golf, a bunker is in a fortified position, but this type of hazard. It's a sand trap. Yeah, I knew that one.
The answer is.
Trick term for a player scoring 3 goals in one game. What's a hat trick?
The answer is.
The only woman since Sonia Heaney to win the gold in ladies figure skating at 2 consecutive Olympics. Who is... I'm just going to say it was Beth Hyden, but I really don't know. No. Katarina Witt. Alright. Last clue.
The answer is.
After the Atlanta Braves went on a 17-game losing streak in 1977, he made himself the team's manager. Who's Ted Turner? So I have $11,500. Jenny has $900. Jim, $700. It's time for Double Jeopardy. Not Final Jeopardy, Double Jeopardy.
Here are the categories.
5-letter words, U.S. geography, artists, hog wild, notice the quotation marks around hog, bicycle parts, singers' autobiographies. I like these categories, but I don't get to make the first selection. Starting with bicycle parts, alright.
The answer is.
Steal the body of a bike, but make it look like someone else did it. What is spoke? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's frame. Frame, my bad. It's frame. Ugh. Whoops. Yeah, it's frame. Yeah, that's what I was meant. That's what I meant, but not spoke. That's okay. Won't worry about it. We'll just move on. Move on, move on. Check it off.
The answer is.
Back in the saddle again. Who is Roy Rogers? No, picked the wrong one. Starting to slip here. It was Gene Autry, the other one. My bad. Five-letter words, 200.
The answer is.
Used by a carpenter, a master sergeant, and a dentist. What's a drill? I'll take 5-letter words, 400.
The answer is.
A lady's handbag or something done to lips before a kiss. What is purse? Five-letter word, 600.
The answer is.
A police wagon, a rice field, or Arthur Shaevsky. I got beat to the buzzer. Paddy, P-A-D-D-Y, I knew that one.
The answer is.
Nonsense, or where you might go to get your pig clean. What is hogwash? I'll take hogwash, 400.
The answer is.
Connor class clutch, which included Epstein, Barbarino, and Horseshack. Who are the sweat hogs? Hogwild 6. The LaRue's Encyclopedia of Animal Life says everything about this African mammal is ugly. What is the warthog?
The answer is
Scottish New Year's Eve celebration of going house to house giving presents. What is Hogmanay?
the answer is
If you've run hog wild through this category, you've done it this way. What is whole hog? Five-letter word or bicycle parts 400.
the answer is
With this type of brake, you won't leave rings. What is a coaster?
the answer is
You can get a good grip on this mustache, but don't do it in public. Handlebar.
the answer is
The Blue Ridge Mountains surround this largest Georgia city. What is Atlanta?
the answer is
It's where the wind comes sweeping down the plain. What is Oklahoma? U.S. geography for 600.
the answer is
State whose counties include Crockett, Zapata, and Pecos. I'd better get this one. What is Texas?
the answer is
The historic path at the junction of Tennessee, Kentucky, and Virginia associated with Daniel Boone. What is the Cumberland Gap?
the answer is
Connecticut and the state are the only ones that end with T. What is Vermont?
the answer is
Just the extremity to get the bike going. What is pedal? Says nothing about the wheel. Now's the time for what is spoke.
the answer is
Hamlet said, "Frailty, thy name is this." Woman. Yep, I knew that one, but too late. Jim got it right, and he makes the next selection. Over to artists. All right.
the answer is
He said, "The more the marble wastes, the more the statue grows," and proved it with his David. Who's Michelangelo?
the answer is
His pale face topped with silver hair was almost as familiar as his paintings of soup cans. Andy Warhol. Yep.
The answer is
Coal miner's daughter. Who's Loretta Lynn?
The answer is
With love, the man in the straw hat, and I remember it well. Ah. Oh, but Jim doesn't know. Ah, Jenny beat me to the buzzer too. Oh, she doesn't know it either. I'll just be buzzing in on this clue. Who is Maurice Chevalier?
the answer is
These sisters titled their book Same Song, Separate Voices. Ah. Oh, Jim once again doesn't know. Too bad. Who are the Lennon sisters? Singers Autobiographies 1000.
the answer is
Blue-eyed folk singer who wrote about a romance with Stacy Keach in Trust Your Heart. Oh, Jim. You son of a biscuit. I knew that one.
the answer is
Born Anna Mary Robertson, she was discovered at age 77 and painted 40 pictures before reaching 100. Who is Grandma Moses? Thank you.
the answer is
But Rake said he and this other famed cubist were roped together like mountaineers. It was Pablo Picasso.
the answer is
After Spain's King Philip II denied him royal patronage, he worked for the rest of his life for the church. And Jenny beat me to the buzzer. El Greco.
the answer is
In Czech, it's Herrick. In German, Schauspieler. And in Hollywood, usually unemployed. What is actor? $65,600 for me, $2,500 for Jenny, $1,700 for Jim. Now I'm playing Final Jeopardy. The category is World Geography. Central American country's name in Spanish means depths, from the deep waters off its north coast. And I'm going to end up with the maximum allowed. And I'll see you all for another game after the break.
the final Jeopardy answer is
Yep. Oh no, it's Honduras. Honduras, not Costa Rica. So I'm not going to win the maximum allowed. Oops. So I'm going to drop down a bit. Let's find out what the final total is. 31,201. All right. That's okay. I'll see you all for the next game. My instinct led me astray.